Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back after not really a break, because that wasn't a break, but we are continuing the stream with the Deus Ex Human Revolution. So we have reached Panchaea, which is the final location of the game. We did that, what, a couple of days ago, and we're just at the very beginning of the very end of the game. So we'll just complete it today, I think, you know. Considering how efficient I am, it may take me some time to go through all the rooms, all the corridors and everything. But I'm feeling confident that we can finish the game today. No, we finished one. Let's finish another. All right, welcome back. This is not Cult of the Lamp. So people who are coming back after the break or something like this, you will be confused to see that this is not Cult of the Lamp. It's Deus Ex. We are now playing Deus Ex Human Revolution because we want to finish it. So welcome to Panchaea, everybody. Panchaea is in terrible shape. It's like an installation, like I think it's a geothermal installation in the middle of the ocean or something like this. With the problem being that most of the workers here were augmented people, you know, with their metallic arms and everything, so that they could work here. And of course, when the signal from that huge arrow activated actually went through, they have gone crazy. You know, everybody has gone crazy on Panchaea. And now there will be like very many angry people here. Did they go berserk? Absolutely, absolutely. They did go berserk, and we'll be seeing the effects of that as we go through the level. We have boxes. That's very nice. How many boxes do we have? Oh, the game is putting a lot of boxes for us right from the start. Look, I have 3 boxes. Okay, I'm gonna. Ooh, I can see more boxes. Let's see. Okay, that's like the only fire I could step into, and of course I did. Wait, do they take fire damage? They actually do take fire damage. Okay, that was like a instant explosion of those over the flaming, which is basically a flaming cone. I want to imagine that they wanted to put the fire on the cone specifically, but they couldn't like stick it to it. So I like to imagine that it's a flaming cone here. It's so nice of them to leave the boxes for you. Yes, they know that I want to have fun. I want to test the physics and everything. Look, 3 boxes. Very realistic game. Many boxes. 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 Probably I'm gonna get stuck behind those, so let's try not to. Some shiny objects and the entrance. Heavy rifle ammo, alright. We can check that one. Actually, the game is telling us to go downstairs. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna check elsewhere. Okay, invisible wall. We cannot jump out. Anybody inside? Oh, we can see the. If you see the like exit with the ladder, and then you see the entrance with a ladder, you know, something tells me we're gonna exit here. I may be wrong, but the game is looking like that was the option here. Alright, I don't think we need to explore too much. We just need to get to Panchaea. Okay, that's very rewarding, actually. You're checking these things out, and you see basically a door, you know, something that is not happening everywhere. So you look up, and you see the entrance to the container, and actually in the container there is a reward. That's very good design, you know. I think for this particular location. Damage upgrade. We cannot combine it with anything at this point. And burst fire round is for what? Is it for our gun or? No, it says shotgun. Literally says shotgun. Okay, so we don't need that. Okay. But yeah, I like the design when it's you know, kind of clearly marked for the player to see that, to notice that. It's not the mean kind of design in which like half of those are open and only one of them has actually a reward inside, you know. So this is very nice. In fact, maybe there's something even higher. I can see the one there. Could be possible. Actually, there's even stuff here. Very nice. Very nice. It's a bunch of ammo, you know, and everything, so it's not super exciting, but it's very good design. I love it. Alright. The lethal gun that we have, so our pistol, or like a, what's that, machine pistol, it will be only relevant at the very end. We're still gonna try to be non-lethal, you know? There isn't the point of killing a lot of people here. Electricity, okay. Boxes. I think we are immune to electricity, right? We are, but there are mines in this room. So we could have avoided that, but doesn't matter. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I mean, I'm not great at avoiding mines today. That's okay. There is a room here. That's interesting. Can I get it somehow? I'm not sure what kind of mines those were. Probably not very relevant. Okay, everything is electrified. The game is giving you a lot of boxes, so that if you don't have this particular upgrade that we have, you can jump on those, you know, and just walk around. I thought it will electrocute the main character on the spot. Thankfully not. You know, we have, I think it's somewhere here. It's one of the upgrades that we get here. EMP shielding prevents augmentation, deactivation, and energy loss from EMP grenades and electricity. Basically makes you immune to electricity, which is fun. If not, oh my goodness, they have so many boxes. I'm jealous. They also have mines. Like they have mines everywhere. Why is like so many mines in here? What? Who made that? Okay, this is the fourth mine here. This time I'm gonna disable it. Just carefully approaching. All right. At least I managed to disable one. Panchaea, Arctic Geoengineering. So we're in the Arctic. We have a straight line to the main node. Hack it.
Access granted.
There we go. And that's the room we saw through this door. Peps energy pack, a body, a pocket secretary. Yeah. Anything here? Ah! The ability to disable the electricity. A raid! Hello! Hello! Guys, first of all, sorry I do not have my fancy raid messages. Welcome in everybody. Let me just move here for a moment. Hey, hello, how are you doing? My name is Prain, I'm Polish, like Harmonia, so this is probably why she is kind enough to bring you guys here. I'm playing right now Deus Ex Human Revolution. We're actually finishing the game. This is a stealth action game, like immersive sim from 2011, 12, yeah, something like this. It's an old one, but it's a good one. Thank you very much for the raid. How was your game, Harmonia? I know that you've been playing retro games. I know that you've been playing Half-Life 2 actually. I dropped like for a moment when you were riding this like a little boat thingy, and this boat thingy, you know, you couldn't get past some barricade because the rockets are kept shooting at you. It was such a, you know, it was fun to watch, but it was probably very annoying, you know, to go through. 5 hours of Half-Life 2, very good, cool game. Yes, Half-Life 2 is very fun. It's very fun, you know. I did not expect to have so much fun when I played Half-Life 2 the first time, and then episode 1 and 2. I wish that there would be like continuation to that, but I think I would need to refresh Half-Life for myself. So yes, thank you very much for sharing your community with me. Let me give you a shout out. We can actually check if the new fancy shout out method is working. Let's see. Hopefully it will. There it goes. Okay, it works. It works. It's alright. It's alright. Alright, guys, that's Harmonia for you, and feel free to check her out. And once again, thank you very much for joining. If you If you need to just join and lurk, you know, and take your after stream care, absolutely do that. I'm gonna provide some entertainment for whoever is up to staying, you know, and checking things out. All right. So let's go, and that reminds me, I should really, you know, I recently changed the overlay basically, and because of that, I do not have my alerts for the raiding, for like commands and everything. I just need some more time to fix everything, to put everything in place. So once again, apologies for not greeting you with a pump that you deserve. Hopefully next time we'll have everything ready. All right. So we're back here, and we're traversing some vents. Okay, this time I will be able to disable this mine, maybe. Although a quick save is not a bad thing, right? Come on. How close should I? Okay. It was like too close for comfort, I would say. And this is... Is that the room with the guy? Yes. Okay, this is the room with the guy. Okay. We have to go back again. Let's go. This may be the entrance. Yeah, this is the main entrance. But I think there was an extra corridor that we could check out. If they went berserk, how come they installed mines everywhere? I think the idea was that those mines were not installed by those people who went berserk here, but for example, by this guy. You know, this guy is does not have any like modifications. I don't think he was affected by the signal. I think it was here in the pocket secretary that we found near his body. It was like, Brent, I think I figured out how to keep those fucking freaks away. I soaked the floor outside of the control room and then electrified it with a downed powered cable. It seems to be working. If you want to leave, get your ass over here. I'm on my way, may take a while. These freaks are everywhere. You know, so some people here are actually fighting for survival, maybe right now, trying to barricade themselves in the room, you know, trying to improvise the means of survival, because most of the workers and youths in this place are like going super crazy. So hopefully we're gonna be able to do it. That didn't help much, it seems. Yeah, I mean the plan was good, but the execution maybe was not great. Mine template. Can I make some use of it? I can combine this mine template with the gas grenade. Okay. So this guy apparently was setting up mines, but maybe he got electrocuted himself. He has an augmentation here, so maybe he actually got... Maybe he was one of the guys that was trying to get there. There we go. Some more bodies. Let's rob them. They don't need their 15 and 10 credits. I feel so bad. They have like 10 credits, 15 credits. I have 52k. And it's like equivalent of taking like a $50, I think, from a dead body here. Okay, explorer bonus for finding this place, which is largely irrelevant for us. We have a heavy rifle. Yeah, some people were trying to fight back, right? Barricade themselves with the boxes. Good plan. They were trying to use the barrels, so they're very good. Alright. We can still use them, they can't anymore, I guess. That's fair, you know. Let's rob the dead people. I think that's fair. Alright, some parkour. And this should lead us to the exit. Maybe here? Feels like a passage. Looks like here the door is barricaded kind of at the outside. The glass is broken. far so good. No berserkers, no crazy dudes on our path. Can go down or up. And there is some sort of a room here. Check downstairs first. Oh, it's a garage. A bunch of cool cars. Access denied. Wait, I heard something. No, right in front of me there is a... It's a robot right in front of me. In this box. I'm afraid to approach it in case it activates and see me as a hostile. Maybe I should make sure. Maybe I should make sure to disable it somehow. Such an eerie place, yes. Like, if you're in a video game in general, if you're going to such a place which is kind of halfway destroyed, but empty, you know, and you don't see immediate fighting, you're just piecing together the story of what happened. It's like, oh, those guys were barricading themselves in this room. Those guys were, I don't know, using the car to defend themselves, and it's like, oh my goodness, what happened here, right? And it's actually building an atmosphere quite nicely. The Panchaea level here. Let's try to hack them instantly from... Oh, there are two nodes, wait. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. We can do it.
Access granted.
There we go. Alright, so the camera is deactivated, the robots are disabled. Okay, wait, now I activated the robot. And then I click disable. Can I disable you? Oh, okay, Wait, I cannot, like, disable him again? Okay, I guess disable is the way to go here. One-way robot, yes. Okay, let's see if this is a friend. Hello, are you a friend? Oh, look, he's a friend. Pat, pat, pat. Very good boy. Very good boy. Can I ride on you? I cannot, right? Okay, I kind of almost can. You know, I'm sliding down. It's not a surface from which I can jump up. Okay, good boy. Would you like to eat something? Can I give you something to eat? I'm gonna pretend I'm feeding him with a gas grenade. Do robots like this eat gas grenades? Or maybe I have to give him ammo. Shotgun cartridges. Okay, drop. Here, eat. Unmark. Okay, yeah. Eat. It's good food. Good food. All right. Now that we have made friends, we can check out where to go next, right? Maybe here. Looks like a way to go, maybe.
Access granted.
Alright, there's a vent cover. Most of those rooms, of course, will be full of loot, right? The idea here is that this is the last segment of the game. Pretty much the last segment of the game, so in case you come here with nothing, the game still wants to be fair and give you enough like ammunition, weapons, mines, grenades, so that you can navigate through the game the way you want, right? Those levels the way you want. Okay. A fire extinguisher. Another, like, ladder. Wow. This place is a maze.
Richard, Panchaea's broadcast center is at the base of the station near the bottom of the ocean. Is that right?
But the lockdown caused all the blast doors to seal. You won't be able to go down until you override them manually.
From up in the tower. I got it.
Okay, so we need to go up, not down. Apparently. Let's try to follow the mark on the minimap. Anything here? Nothing. Mention of the Hyron project. Again, Hyron project important. We're gonna see it in action at the later stage. Okay, some of those rooms are just vents are just connecting different places. Ammunition crate, we don't need that. This will lead us to a room that we've been already to, right? Yes, okay. So... Oh, look, the flags! European Union, a couple of others, interesting. The game wants me to go up? Like, they want me to go to this room, right? Through this door, actually. So, how do I get there? Haven't I started from there? I think I did, right? There were like... Yeah, this is the garage, okay. But what was the ladder on the other side? There was the ladder in a vent just to go higher. Not here, it was the second vent, I think it was here. And to the right. There we go. Nothing here, nothing up there. Alright, this actually brings us over the ceiling. Maybe that's the way to go. There's a body. Let's approach it carefully in case it's booby-trapped or something. Fortunately, the game is not really big on... Ooh, rocket launcher! Ah, in case we wanted to fight the robot, I suppose. The game is not big on jump scares, so it should be good. I can see the vent there, which suggests we could get there like here. I think this is the intended route because here is nothing. Oh, actually no, you can. Okay, this game has like so many ways of approaching your goal. Let's try to explore. We can go here. Okay. This is a scene from The Fugitive, right? When we are at the end of the road, kind of. Huh. Ah. See, remember when we were at when I was talking about the good design of the hidden areas here? Actually, I could have gone further, no? From here and this, I could go higher and higher and higher, and entryway here. Very nice. So you could go up or you could go below. Of course, you know, in practice, the idea of having multiple ways is pointless because once you're inside, you don't really need to explore others, unless for XP or something like this. But it's still good that, you know, the more ways in you have, the more often the player will feel rewarded for finding them, right? If there was only an entrance through the sewers, it would be like, okay, you either found the sewers or not. So half of the people are happy because they found it, half of the people are not happy because they didn't. But if you have like more entrance points, there's a good chance some other people will find some other ways, other routes, and that way you can, you know, make the exploration so much more fun for others as well. Sniper rifle and ammo capacity upgrade, but it's irrelevant for us, right? Yeah, we cannot even activate it with machine pistol. Sniper rifle, it would be cool, but we're doing non-lethal. Also a very nice, again, way to suggest there is something upstairs, you know. I have the highlights on the pickable objects, so it's easier for me to notice them. But this particular flat surface here suggests that you can jump on it, of course, and then you can look around and have something. something there. Okay. I guess that's where they wanted us to go. An elevator, wow. Packed to the brim with crates. Cannot move around here too much. Let's see. Where will that bring us? That's a very long elevator. No music in the elevator sound. There you go. I think we are going... Yes, okay, I think we are going up. And if you look closely, of course, what you see outside is not the render of any sort of a model. I think it's like a 2D painting, right? Like a graphic pretending to be a location, but we can see where we are. We are in the Arctic, indeed. And in the Arctic there is this huge, like, circle in the ground, you know, being builded and being built, and it's like burning, smoking, and you know, not working properly. It's a mess. Okay. A barrel. No, it's a trash can. Okay. Still good enough. Dead bodies have nothing. Those are snacks, very good, but we already had 2 of those. We cannot take the fridge. Someone died at the fridge, there's a lot of that. Barrel scare. We're not afraid of barrels, no worries. Oh, look, we have even some mini barrels, you know? Mini yellow barrel, mini red barrel. A lot of stuff. The TV is not working. The vending machines are broken. Yep. There's 3 of them. And again, we haven't found anybody alive. So that's not great. Some extra lockers with, of course, some ammo. And painkillers. We can take painkillers. It's not really relevant for our playstyle, but who knows. Who knows what's gonna happen at the last boss. A storage room. Look at this. What's that? What are those? Like some canned food, maybe, or just I don't know, beer. At least maybe augmented ones got eliminated too, or at least trimmed in numbers, possibly. Wait. I think I can hear some dialogues going on in the background. Let's check if there's anything of value in this room. If not,
I don't want it.
oh, someone is talking somewhere.
Okay, I hear you. Look, we're gonna go around. We're gonna go around the other side. I know. Okay, I need a plan. A plan. When we go in, and I'm gonna take him from the outside, and then we'll be able to get him out. Because I don't want it like that.
He doesn't seem to be feeling too well.
Look, we're gonna go around.
Wait,
We're
my
gonna go
control button is
around
also
the other
broken.
side. I know.
The thing is that we could like take them down, of course,
Plan.
but we don't even get the
Go in, and I'm gonna take
we
him
don't even
from
get
outside,
the
and
XP
then
for that.
We'll be able to get him out. Because I
Augmented?
don't want it like that.
Looks like it. I think
Okay,
he is.
Okay, I hear it.
Let's see what
Look,
happens. Hello,
We're gonna go around.
sir?
We're gonna come closer.
And now he's hostile.
Come.
We have to disable them. So yeah, he didn't took it well. Aptly dubbed crazy worker, as you can see. And there will be many crazy workers like this. And the thing is that you don't get any XP for them, because there will be a bunch of them. So I don't think they decided, I don't know, for the game to no longer have like XP bonuses for taking them down in particular. Plasma capsules. Okay, cookie. I wonder what was in the signal. Probably like Baby Shark, you know, looped in just forever, and they went crazy. We cannot blame them really. Okay. Let's leave that room. There's nothing of value for us there. Okay, so we could see him here if we came from this way. Okay. Another look outside. And of course, eerily blinking lights, a staple of horrors. What's here? Okay. The game is very nicely designed in the way of like showing you the ways as well. If you're just looking around, for example, in here we can see through this window that there's a gun in here, so potential reward, and there's a vent in there, so potential way in. We just need to find a way in. Wait, is that... Okay, I think it's unisex here, right? Alright, nothing here. Some money. The detergent, you know? Like, you know that you have detergent and you have brands of the detergent. In the future there will be only the detergent. This is 2027 once again. So in 2 years, all you're gonna need is the detergent. I'm gonna do some laundry for them. Yes, like if I could, I would. HCO2 WLD. Look, and the brand of this one is awesome. With bleach even. It's an awesome, like a spray or something. That's very good. The detergent and awesome. Like, the future is very like clean, I suppose, in that regard when it comes to advertising. Hyposteam, okay, we can take it. At least it's not fart. Yeah, it could have been worse. Could have been worse. So it's very good. And yes, tested horror trope. I think they had fun, you know, designing this location to be like horror vibes, right? The rest of the game is not really scary, although there are some scarier moments, like at the very beginning of the game when you're finding the hacker that is hacking Sarif's plant and Sarif's power plant. It's actually, you know, this scary moment of him being hooked up to some machinery and then shooting himself in the head. It's like not the most pleasant, not the most like safe, I suppose. But in here is minimal. Okay, computer use, some passwords. Some extra virus, should we need to hack something. And I believe this will be the path to the room with the gun that we mentioned earlier. There's a bunch of vents in this game, of course. It's a staple, I think, of a series. Alright, some guns, which are irrelevant to us, but we got some XP for exploration. Cooling system, heavy rifle, plasma rifle. Okay, we don't have any of those. How nice they keep computer viruses close at hand. That's fair, that's fair. There are like 2 items in this game, right? That are relevant to that. Where are they? We have a stack on them, yeah. Stop worm software and nuke virus software. They are used to hacking. And of course it's like a, you know, it helps you. I mean, it's actually the right question, you know. If I have my PC, I would not like to have a CD that says, you know, hack password on it, right next to it, right? So it makes you wonder, why do they have all those viruses and hacking software right next to the PCs, you know? Maybe they're testing something, you know? Of course, I'm basically asking questions that we should not be asking because it's a video game, but it's always fun to ask silly questions, right? Why not? 100% safe, I bet? Yeah, that's probably it. Okay. I like the... Either the trash bin has been bleeding, or someone killed someone with a trash bin. With actually not trash bin, with the litter, I suppose. Okay, we cannot, unfortunately. I mean, we can actually do damage to the fire extinguisher by proximity of the fire, but we cannot take off the fire. They could have fixed that, right? I would like to be a fire brigade in such a situation. Like in Baldur's Gate 3, when I was playing, there's this village in flames, basically. I spent a lot of time just cleaning the mess, just casting the water, not the water spell, you know, just create water spell to just make sure it is clean. Okay, wait, I'm spending too much time here. Come on, hack it quickly.
Access granted.
There we go. And did it work? Yes, you know, just all the fires were extinguished, and it looked, you know, better than having a village be on the constant fire, you know. I think that felt kind of like a nice. That's what heroes do, basically. That was my logic. I don't want everything to go to ashes. I wanted to have something fixed. Plasma capsules and security hub. Isabella. Alright. Let's see. Isabella. I don't have a password for Isabella. But I do have the means to get there. There we go. Extra XP.
Access granted.
Camera and disable turrets. In case we meet some turrets, let's disable them. Camera can also be disabled. We don't need that. I guess that's gonna help us in the end. Alright. Now this is interesting. Now we are seeing bullet holes. See? As we are walking through the level, we have seen dead bodies, of course, but hardly any bullet holes. Only like, you know, bludgeoning maybe damage, or effects of a bludgeoning damage all the way. But now we have bullet holes. That's... Yeah, and now we know what was the case. It was the turret that we actually disabled. This turret was shooting at those people trying to get there. So maybe we should not have like did it like this. Stretch, thank you very much. All right. I mean, I feel stretching is important, guys. Remember to stretch every now and then, otherwise you're gonna end up like those people on the floor, dead. So stretching is life, I think. Thank you very much, Dusk, for reminding me that. All right. Let's see what is behind the door. It was so heavily guarded by the turrets. There's a bunch of dead bodies here. Interestingly enough, we can pick any of those bodies. We could stack them in the corner, have some fun with the bodies, but that will take us, I don't know, 20 minutes. So let's try to focus on the game. They kind of look like they're overstretched. Yeah, some of them, definitely. Dead body, yeah, they don't even have any loot. There was the camera that we could have enabled. We can jump... Oh, I think that's the location here. Okay, I remember this location. I think the entrance will be not here. F5. There will be a person here. Cutscene.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen. Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Afraid to die, Darrow? Or just unwilling to face what you've done?
Oh, I know what I've done, believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
That's the guy who sent the signal.
And yet you still did it.
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology. I thought I was giving it a bright future, but instead I gave it the means to destroy itself. No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature. Human nature is the only thing we have that gives us a moral compass and the social skills we need to live in peace. Destroy it, and you destroy our very species.
Don't pay paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned, from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster.
Actually, Mr. Jensen, I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
I'm ending this. Now.
Illuminati, okay, 100% sane guy here. Actually, Illuminati is a prominent faction in Deus Ex universe, you know, as this faction who is trying to control the population, and on many occasions you're trying to oppose them, you know. So basically, he is telling the truth. Actually, everything that he said was true here.
You can't. The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
Okay, now we're gonna try to go through this. Appeal, my god, Darrow, please no. Critique, what you're doing is horrific, no. Extrapolate, I think extrapolate is the option here. I think humanity needs to be punished.
You think humanity needs to be punished? Is that it? Pain is the only thing people understand? By the time this is over, there will be no humanity left to embrace your change. The stress and horror you forced us to live through will have ripped it out of us.
I knew there would be casualties, but I thought, over time, surely the human spirit can recover. You, of all people, should be able to understand this. In your former career, were you not sometimes called upon to kill in the line of duty? To carry that grim responsibility in order to save others? You must realize this is no different. Only the scale has changed. Because the threat we face as a species is so extreme.
Human spirit kinda needs a body. Yeah, that's true. I think the idea, I mean, this guy believes that he can change the society, right? That the society has gone too far in their reliance on technology, on augmentations, and he wants to very brutally remind everyone that maybe you should not go this way, right? Because either you know, the Illuminati problem, the fact of controlling yourself, or like, you know, changing the humanity in some way. Rebel, thank you for the raid. Oh my goodness.
Nothing more to say, Mr. Jensen.
Wait, let me stop this guy for talking for a moment. Hello. Wait. Hey everybody, my name is Prain, I'm Polish. I'm streaming Deus Ex Human Revolution right now. We are actually finishing the game, so if you are interested in playing this, you may avoid spoilers. If not, just join, as we are trying to convince a very crazy guy to give us some means to help fight the signal that is now driving everybody on the planet crazy. So yeah, that's basically it. Rebel, how are you doing? What were you playing? Bully Scholarship Edition. Oh, I wish Nighty was here. Nighty is a big fan of Bully. So that was absolutely the case. Come on, can I not stop this guy? Okay, this guy will try to talk to us. Thank you very much, Rebel, for the raid. I appreciate you. And I've never played Bully myself. It was it Rockstar? Was Bully also made by Rockstar, or am I just mixing things up? Also, of course, if you need to just run and go, absolutely take some good after stream care for yourself. While I'm gonna try to entertain everybody who is here. Yes, this takes place in the same universe as GTA and Manhunt. Okay, yeah, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, but finally getting through.
Personally, I never tried Bully. I heard a lot of things, of course, well, from the aforementioned Nighty, because she was a fan. She, I think, is a fan of the game, but I never like try to get it myself. I'm hungry, so might as well go. Absolutely, you know, take some good snacks, get some dinner, get some nice foods, you know, brain food. You've been working hard over the stream, so now it's time to rest and eat. Absolutely. Get something good. And yeah, I mean, Bully, I don't think I will ever play it, but if you'll be streaming it some other time, I will try to drop it. Drop by.
Getting through to you.
See you around, have fun with the stream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, appreciate it. Alright, let's critique this guy. Because he's basically talking bullshit to us.
You've convinced yourself you're right, but whatever moral high ground you're standing on is nothing but a stack of innocent victims. You're trying to justify genocide. All your talk about ethics and ideals doesn't mean a damn compared to that.
Genocide? I'm trying to save our species, and you keep twisting my words.
Really?
Why did I expect this to turn out differently? People like you, people who willingly surrender their humanity a piece at a time, you'll never understand. And browbeating won't get me to change my mind. You can talk and talk and talk, but in the end you'll still fail to grasp the fundamental underlying truth.
He thinks that exterminating humanity will make it stronger. He thinks that, you know, not necessarily exterminating, although it's causing damage on a massive scale, definitely. His idea is that, hey, if we have like, let's say we have 100 people, and if like 20 will die, then the remaining 80 will be better of it. That's his logic, kind of. Some sacrifices must be made. So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. All right.
Nothing more to say, Mr. Jensen?
No, I have something to say. What are the options? Appeal. I'm not different than you, Darrow. I'm still a human being. No, he won't buy that because we are very strongly machined. What are the negative effects of augmentations? I think in the context of this game, it's like sometimes those augmentations are kind of rejected by the body, and people need to take a certain drug called neuroposin, I think, to combat the side effect of augmentations.
Am I finally getting through to you?
And of course, there's like a the entire like a moral layer of like, should you try to change yourself in such a drastic measure, because entire hand, entire leg, entire lung, entire there was this guy who basically had a face that you could open. So yeah, so that's like with transplants. Yes, I think that's the accurate approximation. Yeah, so that will be it, definitely. Extrapolate. Let's try.
Am I finally getting through to you?
You're not. How about I extrapolate?
People like me? You mean not like you? You changed the world when you invented this technology, but your creation is leaving you behind. And as long as it's allowed to continue, mankind will use it to evolve without you. Until the father of tomorrow is known as yesterday's man.
I never asked for that title, Mr. Jensen, but I will not be ashamed of it now. You think you have the measure of me, don't you? That I'm some common criminal you can bully into submission. Go on then, beat the codes out of me. Lash out and prove me right about you and what augmentations have done to you.
I mean, I'd rather not, but I have weapons just in case. So maybe like a critique is like, my god, you covered up. No, nothing more than an angry child, spiteful. No, that's not the way to do it. We could say that he's spiteful, full of hate, envy, and bitter. Nothing left by anarchy and fear. Appeal.
Darrow, you created something incredible, but you couldn't let go. Is hatred really the only thing you have left? Look at what you've done out there. Open your eyes and look.
No, this isn't what I wanted. I saw the future, the danger to us all. Could my motives really be so tainted?
As he slams on the chair, defeated.
I will give you what you want, Mr. Jensen.
There we go.
Codes to shut down Panchaea's security system. But you'll still be in danger. Much of the system is self-determining and lethal. When you see it, Maybe then you'll understand. The technology I created will not be the future any one of us desires. Please, help the world understand that.
We managed to convince him somehow. Asking this in the times where people buy butt implants. Yeah, I mean, this is how it begins. You know, you start with some butt implants, and then you have Panchaea, you know, and a mess here. So, so maybe it's not worth it. You know? And another look actually at Panchaea. No, you can see the scale because there's a ship there on the left. You can see the scale of this very lovely hole in the ocean. You know, some icebergs. Very chill place, except it's a mess. I guess I have taken that. Alright. Oh, actually, there's a speech here. There's a speech that he gave to the people. It was we have seen it in the cutscene, but let's see his speech to better understand him. Mr. Secretary General, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. David Sarif has asked me to assemble you here today so that we might speak openly and honestly about the global issue. An issue which even now threatens to pull our society apart. I am speaking, of course, of human enhancement technology, the merging of man and machine. Contrary to popular opinion, I did not come up with the concept, but 20 years ago I embraced it with all my heart and soul, for I believed that blending technology with human biology would enable us to reach a level of achievement which only gods can achieve. I saw us living as gods, in a realm without illnesses, suffering or death. A realm in which every individual is able to become the man that biology, society, circumstance or fate has tried to so desperately to keep him from becoming. I myself hoped to be one of these men. 20 years later, I can say with certainty that this dream I had is tarnished. Human enhancement technology has not turned us into gods. Instead, it has opened the door once again for powerful men to believe they have the right to make others what they please. Men want control of the future, of the world, of each other. David asked me to show the world how human enhancement technology can change it, and after careful deliberation, I've realized I must do exactly that. I know that many of you will condemn me after today, but I also believe that one day I will be remembered as the man who saved humanity. David, forgive me. And after that, he started the signal, and everybody went to shit, basically. So yeah, like in his own mind, you know, he's not a villain, of course. He wanted to maybe not cause the human revolution, you know, as the game's title is saying. Was Megan covering for this guy? Megan is a scientist, you know, first and foremost, and she absolutely 100% believes that what we're doing is good, you know, the further development of humanity and everything. She's on that side of the barricade. I don't think she particularly agrees with Hugh Darrow in this particular, you know, outcome. I think she was a big fan, but after today she may not be. To raise the augmented humans as much as possible, I guess. Yeah, like, yeah. I mean, let's see. Let's actually play the game. Let's continue. We're gonna see if there are any more moral, like, dilemmas in front of us.
Richard, the lockdown's disengaged. I'm heading back to the hangar to see if those blast doors are open. Have you been able to raise anyone?
I'm picking up several glimmers, but there's too much interference. I think you're on your own, Jensen.
Careful there, Francis. You almost sound like you regret that.
Alright, we're on our own. Of course we're on our own. Ah! There we go. Now, there are some dudes. Those dudes are, of course, unfriendly, but they're not looking our way.
Kill, he's gonna kill all. Kill.
Kill.
You gotta get him, man. Come on, get him. Kill, he's gonna kill all. Gonna kill. No, you okay?
They are very much unwell. Yeah, they'll seem to chill.
You're the monster. It's your fault.
The entire corridor is filled with them. Okay, he won't open the door. Shit, he opened the door. Run away. Everybody's hostile. Elevator. Ah! No! Okay, that was intense. Okay. Yeah. Basically what happened there is that I closed the door and he heard that. So he went to investigate. I put the vending machine in front of the door in hope that the door will be blocked. But what did we learn the last stream when we were doing the DLC? That you can actually push harder objects with some other objects. So he basically opened the door and pushed the vending machine out of the way. So that was it. We'll not get the ghost achievement because we have been seen, but it's probably irrelevant, right, at this point. We're back in the same places that we have visited already. As you can see, there's a bunch of those dudes everywhere. We could use the droids to actually murder them all, but we're gonna try to avoid bloodshed, of course. Maybe by going the way we came, actually. Seems way more lively though. Yeah, it's like a very, very friendly, very nice party they're having there. Drink and a snack, thank you, Seraph. You're the monster. I'm not the monster. I'm the good guy. I'm the good guy, I'm trying to save humanity. Is there a way to avoid bloodshed though? Yes. Not be detected by them, not interact with them. Just avoiding, you know? That's the idea here. It's good that we discovered all the way, all the ways. It doesn't seem like there's a way to make those guys turn off or something. Yes, basically, if I were to even take them down one by one with my knockdown, I don't get XP for that. So, like the non-lethal way here, the intended way is to avoid them. Nirmal, thank you for the clip. That was a good moment. From the stream. I was so convinced that he won't be able to open the door. And yet he did. No. Close the door, close the door! Shit. Run away. Okay, at least they can climb from this, so that's good. Okay. Ah! They can attack me through the door. Okay, shield, please. See? No XP. Yeah, the game clearly doesn't encourage wiping them. Basically, yeah. Upon shooting, I would only lose ammunition. It's not like I need it at this point, you know. I have like, what, 61 shots of this gun. So I could, you know, take everybody down. The thing is that I don't get anything in return, you know? They get knocked down, kind of neutralized, but I don't have anything in return. The idea is that, like, narratively, I think that Jensen coming through this facility should knock down everybody, because if they are knocked down, at least they are not in danger to themselves or others for some time until they wake up, right? So it's probably a good idea to knock them down. Back to lurking. Can't focus on Korean. Learning Korean, or either learning Korean or eating Korean. Sometimes we have to focus on eating as well. We have to do this, I have no choice, they're shouting. Okay. Let's explore some more. There's a guy, like a person.
I can't let them take control. Got to keep control. This can't go on. I can't take...
There we go. Watching Squid Game. If I watch something in language I know, I can watch 2 or sometimes even 3 things simultaneously, but if I don't know the language, I need to look for subtitles. Well, makes sense, makes sense. I've never seen Squid Game. Squid Games. Games? Game. Never seen the thing. Never see the appeal as well. But I'm notoriously bad at keeping up with whatever TV series seasons are happening. I'm still watching Bad Batch, you know, from the Star Wars. Still enjoying it. I think I'm at the last season right now. So hopefully I'm gonna be done with it and then go to maybe Skeleton Crew or maybe something else. Maybe for once I'm gonna, you know, watch some movies that I haven't watched. Here to help with all your enhancements needs. Limb Clinic, of course, they're very good. See different, see better. Limb Clinic with eye implants. You know, as a person who has glasses, an eye implant is an interesting like option. There we go. Limb Clinic to the left. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a merchant, right? Vending machine to the side. She's chilling. I love that she's in the middle of the apocalypse and she's still working. Okay. Why is it funny? Of course the game wants to give you an access to a shop of some sort, you know? Because the game has no other means of for you to unload the inventory or like buy something. Like for example in Dead Space, you didn't need people to run the shop because the shops were like automated systems. But in this game, the shops are basically person attached to a computer. So she is kind of very chill, you know. Probably dialogue will reflect that she's very panicky and blah blah. I'm gonna help you, of course, but I want to be here and stay alive. But I find it like super like funny, I suppose. That in the middle of the apocalypse, she's like, oh, my shift is not over, you know, I still have to sit here for 3 hours before I can get home. And then she's like, okay, maybe there will be some clients, maybe not, because I put the vending machine here, so yeah. Person attached to a computer sounds a bit scary. I mean, that's fair, that's fair. The wording was not very accurate. In the game mechanics, you know, basically, this computer will only become active once I talk to her. So let's see. Gerta Müller.
You seem relatively normal, nicht wahr?
She's
All
German.
things considered, yeah. You okay?
Thankfully, I was able to barricade myself in here when things got out of control. So, is it safe to come out now?
No. The rest of the station is still under siege. You better stay here until help comes. In the meantime, is it possible to download Praxis software here?
Yes, of course. No damage was done to the computers. See for yourself.
Okay, what you have? You can buy some snacks, you can buy a Praxis kit, which is a skill point. Actually, 2 skill points you can buy. Yeah, let's grab them. And Typhon ammo. Yeah. Is there anything we need to sell? Probably not, right? Oh wait, actually we cannot sell. Ah, there's not a way to sell it.
I will remain here, where it's safe. If you need help, or get word of help, please come back.
There are some surgeries correcting the eyesight already. That's true, that's true. In the case of what was presented in the game, it was like a replacing of an eye. So pretty much a very invasive procedure. But yeah, I've been wearing glasses since I was like 10, I think. So I'm so used to it right now that I don't feel like the need to change it. It's like part of my face, I would say at this point. I've never had contact lenses, never tried them. The only like moment in which I have problems with well, the moments when you can't have glasses, like swimming, for example, right? When you go swimming, you can't have really glasses. That's the only like a moment in which I felt like a big problem, maybe, for me. But every now and then I'm thinking about, you know, maybe saving some money to try the eyesight correction. you know. But even if I did, I think that was my original thought. Like, if I even fix my eyesight so that I would not need to wear glasses, I think I would still wear glasses like at 0 power, so that I can retain my own look, you know, my own face and whatever people are used to, right? So yeah. I tried contacts, but couldn't wear them. I never tried. I know that some people respond well to contact lenses, some don't. If the eyesight is not too bad. Wait. If the eyesight is not too bad, the surgery is more risk than benefit. That's true. That's also one of the things that is coming up every now and then. Like, the technology is going forward, so the risk is definitely being lowered. But you don't have this 100%, right? And it's like a creeping maybe anxiety or fear. Like, what if they will actually break your eyesight? Well, I would have to like change my streaming program if I couldn't like see the game.
Many of us are wounded. Please save us. Please save us.
You shouldn't swim in contact, so it's also a problem there. Okay, yeah. So basically, yeah. People with short-sighted cannot have fun swimming. I mean, you know what was the problem for me? I'm gonna tell you. So, when I was at middle school, right? In middle school, we had 3 hours of physical education per week, you know, in our curriculum. However, only one of those hours was done like in a gym, on a hall, because our school was kind of a part of a bigger school, and we only could get the gym for our school for some time, you know, like this. So basically 1 hour of actual like typical PE, you know, playing volleyball, playing basketball, football per week. The second hour that was in the curriculum was actually dancing. We would go downstairs to where we would, you know, not wardrobes, like the what's the szatnia in English? In the cloakrooms, basically, right? There was like a big holder, and we would learn to dance. And the third hour was actually swimming, you know, at the local pool. So actually water park. So that was 1 hour of physical education represented by swimming for me in middle school. And the most difficult part for me at that point was that, okay, as long as we were in a group, we could go, you know, we went with our teacher, you know, he did like exercises with us, told us, okay, swim this, swim that, blah blah blah. And then after this, there was like you know, some time of time for yourself, you know. Some people decided to go to jacuzzi and chill. Some people were like swimming some more, some people were just resting. You could do, you know, basically a free time, you know. And my only problem was that I could not see the clock that was on the wall of this water park, right? So I did not know when I'm supposed to come back. I did not have the greatest feeling of time either. So I would always try to be next to somebody who actually could see the clock and would tell me when we should go back, because that was the most like stressful situation for me as a glass wearer, you know. I did not have my glasses, I couldn't see the clocks, I didn't know when to go back, and I always had to have a friend nearby who would tell me like, okay, now we're going back, okay. I'm like, okay, I see that. I see that. Locker room, thank you, Reshka, that was the locker room, of course. What you guys have here? Yeah, going to swimming pool, take them off and then put back on or in. My friend had a surgery after being close to being blind all his life, and he loves it, but I am still not used to seeing him without glasses after 2 years old. Yeah, I mean, this is... I think if you guys are wearing glasses or have some people who wear glasses in your vicinity, whenever they take off their glasses, you know, it's like, oh my goodness, you look so different without your glasses, you know? And yes, we do look different without our glasses. So I'm gonna, yeah, wait. Okay, that's the scene. I had to find the button. So yeah, that's me without the glasses. If ever really anybody asks, you know, it's probably different, you know, probably a bit different. So I guess it's always like weird to see a person who normally has glasses to take them off. And conversely, when someone is not wearing glasses or they're wearing contacts, for example, every day, and sometimes I see them in glasses, I'm like, something is wrong. I mean, you do look like a sexy secretary now, but I'm not sure if glasses is your default look. You know, something like this. Swimming classes with jacuzzi. Yes. I mean, that was middle school. You know, that was middle school, and this hour of physical education was actually at the local water park. You know, whatever we call it. And there was like, you know, slides and jacuzzi and like you know, some massages. So you could have a lot of fun in that. He said it was nice to finally wake up and be able to see without having to grab his glasses first. I guess, yeah, I can imagine. No, for me, of course, yeah, it's the first thing I do. I can't turn off my alarm, my morning alarm, without glasses, so that's a win. But after that, you know, it's like glasses and then maybe phone. And okay, what's new? Now what's new on Discord, right? Katana, hello, welcome. How are the barrels? The barrels are pretty alright. We have first done the Cult of the Lamb tonight, and now we are finishing Deus Ex Human Revolution. So we should be good. We should be good. We're making some progress. How are you doing? How was your weekend? It's not very different. Or people want to try them on and ask how they look. Sorry, but I can't tell. Yeah. Yes, that's true. That's true. Hey, can I take your glasses? And they're like, oh my goodness, the world looks so different, because either like super big or super small for them. You know, they can't see, of course, in our glasses. And they're like, how do I look? You know, I mean, I don't know. I can take you a picture, maybe. You know, and then you're gonna see for yourself. Because I'm not seeing shit without my glasses, basically. That's the case. When glasses are really strong, the difference can be tremendous. That's yeah, that's fair. My glasses, I think. Wait, what was the current power I have? 5.75 dioptries, I think. I'm not sure. Something like this. And my right eye is better than my left eye, apparently. Like half a dioptry better. That's nice. We could only use the school swimming pool at best. It was out of order 90% of the time. Ah. You know what? I kind of regret not making the best of that time in middle school. You know, actually putting my mind and learning to swim better. I kind of regret that because you know, after the mandatory couple of lengths of the pool that we had to make during the classes, I would just chill. There's this like there was this sort of a whirlpool. You know, we called it a whirlpool. It was basically sort of an 8 structure in which there was a current, you know, so you could just get in there and the water would just move you along this like 8-shaped kind of a road, kind of a, you know, something like this. And it was like pretty nice to just chill, to be pulled by the current and just chat with friends, you know. So that was how would I spend it. Of course, it was not very educational when it comes to learning to swim, but that's what we did most of the time. So I kind of regret not learning, not trying to put myself into like regret. I regret not swimming more maybe in my youth. For a lot of time I was actually afraid of swimming, you know, because when I first, I think I was what, 8 probably, when our school was like giving us swimming options. That was before, way before middle school, of course. So the teachers would take us to a pool, and actually they take the pool, of course, is constructed in a way so that one end is like a very shallow water and there's a deep water on the other end. And playing in the shallow water was very, very fun for me, you know. You get this like foamy boards to try to learn to swim, you know, to just keep you afloat as you're learning. That was really fun for me. But at some point they decided to take us on the deep end of the pool, and of course the deep end at that time meant, I don't know, probably 2.5 meters, and I was like 1.60 meter at best, I think, at that time. Still one of the taller dudes, of course, taller kids, but it wasn't enough. So we were just, they told us to go on the other end, and you know, when you have like a bunch of kids and you have to move to the deep side of the pool, you're going along the ledge, you know. So you're basically holding to the ledge and just moving on the little like a protrusion from the tiles of the pool, and just as if you were scaling the wall basically. So you move to the side, and you just go with the line of kids just going there, and they're like, okay, so now you're in the deep water, now swim, try to get to the shallow water. And I tried so hard and failed, and I started drowning, and of course they saved me, but that wasn't a very pleasant experience. I was I think like 8 maybe, I don't know, was it 8, 9, maybe something like this. That was the first experience with the water. So in middle school, I actually got a bit taller and actually managed to stay afloat a bit better. So yeah, somehow those experiences convinced me that I couldn't swim, basically. You know, despite learning a little bit at school, in middle school, I think that convinced me that I couldn't swim. It wasn't until my trip to Egypt last year, right, when actually we were at the hotel in Cairo. It was a very nice hotel, like huge area with some little houses and everything, and there was a swimming pool, actually an open swimming pool with you know well situated, you know, with very spacious and elegant and clean and everything. So I was like, okay, now having 33 years old or 32 at the time, I was like, okay, now's the time. Now's the time. I'm gonna learn to swim, right? I'm gonna learn to swim, and I'm gonna try if I actually do it. And to my surprise, I actually could do it. It turns out you just have to flail your hands and legs around, and you actually can stay afloat. It was a revelation to me, you know, that came, I don't know, like 20 years too late, I suppose, but it was a magical moment. Then in Cairo, it was like, okay, I can actually go to deep waters and not die in there. And I was so happy and proud of myself that I could actually get some swimming out of this. So yeah, that's basically the entire like swimming tale that I could share. Oh my goodness. Not much swimming, remember those? Yeah. I think some coordination added to the equation would be good too. Yes. I mean, when you're a kid, you have zero coordination, right? When you're an adult, you may have some more coordination. So that's how it worked for me, actually, which was pretty nice. Okay, is there anything here? Can I? Wait, I can fall there, right? Safely? Or will I die? Maybe I can do like this. Alright, the idea is that there are Deus there, of course. Let's see, maybe they will not hear me or see me. They're kind of on patrol, right? If I do it like this, they will not see me. This is something to be opened, maybe. The problem is if I alert one of them, everybody will run to me. Maybe I can hack it quickly. Seconds, good.
Access granted.
Alright, the guy will turn here, but that's okay. We have gas grenade and shotgun. I actually have gas grenade. Gas grenade will make them fall asleep. That's why they give us so many gas grenades here. Okay. I think we can disable a large group like this. They're hostile, but that's okay. And they're disabled. There we go. The one person is still hostile and they may be running towards us. As soon as the smoke dissipates. Nope. Alright, 2 dudes. That's good.
Don't run. It'll be easier if you come out.
Okay, come on, come to me. Come to me, bro.
There we go.
He's trying to use the scary tactics. He's not approaching, that's interesting. Hello?
I'm gonna kill y'all! I'm gonna kill y'all!
Yes, I mean, you're not gonna kill me if you don't approach. Come on. Come on, bro.
I'm gonna kill y'all! I'm gonna kill y'all!
It's It's like there's a wall here for him.
Kill y'all!
And now he looks back. Alright. Hello. There we go.
Don't you see? I need you to understand. Just
Much
let
screaming,
me
little
explain.
killing. Yes.
Go in.
You can also try to navigate the upper parts to avoid them. That was quite the tantrum. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you all! I'm gonna kill you all!
Go away, Ghost! Go away! Go! You don't scare me!
You don't scare me. Well, you don't scare me either. Yeah. The reason I'm even doing this is because a takedown is a single battery, right? So I just need to wait for the battery to recharge, and that way I can clear the area. Of course, shooting them is also a way. Oh, unless he's running away. Get in the ass. There we go. And he's down. Whoop! Please come out. I have to do what they tell me.
You're the monster! It's your fault!
Looks like there are people downstairs.
I can't hear anything with all the noise. The noise. The noise.
Let's see. There's a camera. Server room. Okay, server room sounds good. Ah, of course. There's a bunch of people.
You're not even there. Get away. Go. There we go. Ah, get away. I know you get away. Get out of here. Go, go, go.
A lot of workers.
I need a plan. Die. Go. Die, you monster! I don't want that. One more. Stop it.
They're not feeling well. What can I achieve here? There's an exit. So I can drop here. Is that even the right way to go? Ooh, a wall. Hello. Oh, look at this. It's not Hugh Darrow, it's David Taggart. Why don't they attack each other? That's a great question. Actually, I think they should. But on the gameplay reason, that would mean they're gonna start attacking each other, damaging each other, and eventually all the rooms will be with one guy last standing, right? So maybe that's the case. Maybe the signal that they're receiving is like attack all organics. I don't know. Spare those who have the some sort of not mutations, augmentations. Yes. Security rating 5, okay. But we might as well go through the door that we just made. Hello. It's a hacking thingy. A computer. Civilian.
Get away! Just get away! I saw what you people did. You killed them all! You even killed each other!
Okay, of course they see us like this because we are partially a machine, kind of, right? So.
How did you manage to avoid being affected by the signal? Were you in on it with that bastard, Darrow?
Let's see. William Taggart.
Mr. Jensen, how ironic that you should be the one to save us from the monsters.
As a reminder, this guy is a politician who is strongly opposing the augmentations, but wanted to reduce their impact on society by like introducing some laws, some regulations, some kind of a like a well, legal basically way.
Out there.
Monsters, Taggart? You mean people? Augmented people who've lost all control, lost their reason.
Isn't that supposed to be my line? Unfortunately, it seems your esteemed Mr. Darrow decided to appropriate my point and turn it back on me. In madness and in blood. He has betrayed us all.
So you finally admit it. You are part of this, after all. You have been all along.
It would be pointless to deny anything now, but Despite what you think of us, we never wanted augmentations outlawed. All we've ever sought is regulation, rules governing how the technology is developed, and laws that ensure it's used for the good of society.
You've raised society above humanity. So who gets to make those rules?
Men with wisdom, strength, and tenacity to know what's right. Proven leaders who distinguish themselves, like you, Mr. Jensen. You've certainly earned the right to be one of us. All you have to do is take it.
I'm not looking for glory, Taggart.
Just remember that without control, there's no room for freedom, only anarchy. You were a policeman once. You know the importance of order.
I know there's a difference between order and slavery.
The biochip wasn't supposed to force people to do anything. It merely limited powers so that people couldn't go on killing sprees like the ones taking place right now.
Amazing how well that worked out.
Say what you will, but I know that some part of you agrees with me. Absolute freedom is no different than absolute chaos. Society needs boundaries if it has any hope of surviving. And you, Mr. Jensen, can be the one to give us that hope. Shut down Darrow's signal. Then help me get a message out saying that an accident at VersaLife contaminated the world's neuropozyne supply.
VersaLife? And what if I decided to blame the Illuminati?
The Illuminati is just a name to get rich financiers to invest more money. Besides, do you really think the world will believe in some 18th century conspiracy theory? Do this for us, and you'll ensure a future for mankind, all of mankind, augmented or otherwise. The future Hugh Darrow offers doesn't allow for both.
Let me think about it.
So why they brought him here? Basically, the idea was that Hugh Darrow, the bearded the guy with the white hair, the older guy, wanted to show something to the people who are related to augmentation wars. So. In this location you can find William Taggart, who presents this part of the equation of like let's control the augmentation process, and we also gonna try to find David Sarif, who, as of course our boss and the corporate leader of Sarif Industries, will be like, no, we must not. We must not make it so that the people stop believing in augmentations, because it's the future of mankind, right? So we're gonna try to find him now and see what's his opinion on that. Let's see actually where to go. The camera is suspicious. The camera will activate the bot there. So we're gonna hide ourselves from the camera. Like this, right? The bot is here. There is nothing here, so those... Ah, she's lying on something. What do we have here? Probably a password. Yeah, password Marilyn, and the new password will be... Okay. Let's go past this. I think to find David Sarif we need to go downstairs a little bit.
You shouldn't be
Oops.
here. Only I can be here.
Yep. Okay, they're not crazy enough to come here, right? Okay, they are, okay.
Just leave me alone.
The good thing is that they cannot like come to us.
I have to do this.
They cannot jump over obstacles. To be honest, the camera is irrelevant for us right now, anyway. Okay, let's go up.
Hey! Hey! Hello! Is anyone there? Huh?
Yeah, okay, we need to drop down. We'll try to find Sarif. This guy's coming at us.
What is it? What is over there? Stay away! Ow!
Here we go. Portable toilets. Very nice. Yeah, this is a construction site after all.
Don't run! It will be easier if you come out.
He's coming at us. Can I? Yeah, I can jump down, of course. I have the eco landing system. So where was Sarif exactly? I remember. I remember he was like lower than the other guy. I don't remember the path exactly. I'm gonna have to try to find it. The reason we're doing this is because at the end of the game we will have to make a choice, right?
No, there's no one
And
here.
it makes
It's
more
all
sense
in
if
your
we
hands.
talk to all three sides of the conflict to make that choice. So David Sarif, Hugh Darrow, and William Taggart. Plus, you know, we're gonna see our boss once again, so that's a plus, I suppose. He has one of the best lines in the games. It was used in the trailer, actually.
Access granted.
But I would love to hear it again. So, plasma capsules. Okay. Now, to decide the future of augmentations. More than that, to decide the future of mankind. You know? Basically. Okay, looks like there are guys there. I'm gonna save here and just try to move fast. A lot of ammo.
There's nowhere you can go.
Oh yes, what was I thinking? Yes.
I hate you, monster! You won't get me! Just let me finish! Just let me finish! I gotta talk
There's
to
an
you!
entrance, some sort of entrance here. Ah, some friends.
You won't get me, monster! You won't get me! Let me go! Ah, get away! Real! Not real! No, real! I hate you, monster! I can't control it anymore!
Gee.
I'm gonna kill you!
There you go. Neutralize.
Can you hear me?
Ah.
I've got survivors here.
That's Sarif.
We've locked ourselves in a machine room. Please! Help us!
Machine room. It's that way. Let's explore the other way first. Wait, actually, I don't think we made much exploration. Is there an elevator to the machine room? Yeah, because the X is showing the way there, but I think we need to go down first, right? The yellow marker on the minimap is showing us the main targets. This is not Sarif, I think. The game just wants you to turn off the signal. Machine room. Very good. Looks like they have chosen wisely because there aren't any problems. Immediate problems here. Oh, okay. There's a problem. There are barrels.
What's there? They're closing in on me! What are you doing here?
Can they open the door? Wait, now only this one sees us, right?
Fuck you! I hate you, monster!
He doesn't like us very much. They're actually not like they are hostile, right? But it's like they're not immediately trying to attack you. If we get closer to them,
It's your fault! Get away from me!
most of the time you can avoid them.
You're the monster! It's your fault!
Look at the amount of barrels that we have here.
I hate you, monster!
We could just explode all of them.
Real! Not real!
The game really wants us to do that, but we have to be good, right?
Always hiding! I need to see them! Don't run! It will be easier!
There's more of them here. Wait, something exploded. That wasn't me. I swear that wasn't me. How did they do that? How did they activate the explosion of the barrel? And where was that?
Go away, Ghost! Go away! Go!
There's something here, right? Yeah, this one is dead.
Let me go! Get away!
They do seem more like having a mental breakdown than directly on a killing spree. Yes, you could actually say that. They are I mean, I think that's the way. I think it stems from the way it's presented, right? Because we are seeing them not fighting between each other. We're not seeing them killing anybody. We're just seeing them, you know, being angry at the walls, at themselves, talking, shouting, everything. So yes. Aren't you leading them to the survivors like this, though? Maybe. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna solve everyone's problems.
Quiet! I can't think with all that noise!
Maybe here. Just checking if there are vents. No vents.
Don't run! It will be easier if you come out.
Alright. Dead body. Something interesting here.
You're the one who did this.
Okay, there's some dudes here. Will you attack me? Sir, will you attack me?
I don't want to hurt Steve. Kill you all! They're gonna kill you all!
Okay, they are not attacking. That's good. They're too far out, I suppose. But what is this room? This room is... Ah, okay, this is a drop from the top floor. I'm gonna leave you guys here. There's a drop from the top floor in case we chose that route and had the ability to descend like we do. Yeah.
Sneak. I see you, sneaker.
But you cannot jump the way I can. It was like an awkward pause when he went into the room and saw me, and Jensen was like stopped next to him and like, oh my goodness. Oh, David Sarif. Okay. Actually, good time for a break. We're gonna take a break here. Then we're gonna talk to Sarif, and then we're gonna continue the main like objective to shut down the signal and actually finish the game. So, yes, I think that's gonna be the last break tonight. But it's still much needed. Your bot agrees? Yeah, that's what I saw. That's what I saw exactly. So, good time for a break, I suppose. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, near model, can you hear me? Are you watching Squid Game, or maybe can you hear me? Let me know, because I just reminded myself of something. Alright, David Sarif. David Sarif is here, and the guys are there. That's alright. Let's go and actually talk to him. What are their opinions on Jensen here?
Tell me you're here to rescue us? My God, I had to crawl through the ventilation to avoid the carnage.
Well, I just came from there. Come on. Anybody else here?
Why? Why would Hugh Darrow do such a thing? There's nothing to be gained by causing so much pain and terror.
Fair. Computer. Alright, let's talk to Sarif. Ooh, a gas grenade. Okay.
Adam! Oh, thank God you came. I've got wounded here. We'll have to move them first.
We can't move anyone yet. Not until I get to the base of the station and shut down Darrow's broadcast.
What? Why?
The chaos you
hello.
experienced here?
Yes, we are very close to
it's
the end.
everywhere. The Illuminati created a biochip that stops people from using enhanced abilities, and Darrow turned it into a kill switch.
Oh my God, you. We gotta fix this, Adam. If people realize what's happened, if they believe augmentation technology created this chaos...
Oh. Yeah, near model, since you're here, have you tried the love silos command? Have you tried the love silos command? I need your opinion on this one. Because I just checked the, picture. I got the picture and...
The fact that you came to find me while I was sleeping, was it intentional?
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is up to your liking. Let me know if you want to change the quote or a picture. But yeah, you have love silos as as demanded. No, welcome to the stream, handsome. Here for a good time. Let me entertain you. Kryjax is countering with a much better command, of course, with a love Kryjax, with a love prey. Thank you very much. I need to think about it hard. Don't think it too hard. Why is he so dressed? There's a lot of good pictures. I mean, yes. I mean, I don't know. I don't know think about better pictures of Silos. I have not been spending any amount of time on the internet researching those pictures. I have definitely not checked on Silos Lost Oasis. For 13 minutes too long. So yes, you wish him in good clothes. I'm not. That's it. For science, no. Reshka, for science, I can turn barrels around, in this game for 5 hours straight. But this is the science that I'm too afraid to do. For collection, Kryjax, you remember the meme for collections? Absolutely. For those of you who don't know, we were playing Mass Effect 1, and in that game you can actually go to a sort of not a strip bar, not a strip club, but a canteen in which there's a Asari dancer doing some exotic movements. I think that was Mass Effect 2 actually. So I would go there and I would just press the button for a screenshot a couple of times, and it just gave this distinct sound because it's on Steam. So it was like a screenshot sound one after another, like 10 times for collection. Because Shepard, the main character, was seeing some lovely lady dancing on the table in front of him. A nightclub. Okay, nightclub is the accurate word. Thank you. All right. So yes, so this is working, and basically recently when we're talking about commands, and of course the commands that I owe Kryjax like 5 commands, the Almaril, Nirmal, Reshka, and my own to be actually included. I have finally made a final step for that to be included, because I've developed a new way to do a shout out for people. So in fact, it's gonna be very close to, like, if I do it like this, like a shout out near model, right? For example, the animation is working the way I want it, so actually now I know what kind of shout out I want to have on the shout outed people with the shout out command. I said shout out too much, so I will be able to circle back and do the actual command with the people, SO Kryjax. SO Kryjax. Wait. SO. Kryjax. There we go. There we go. This is working. See? That's a shadow for Kryjax. Very cool, right? We have this. And actually shout-outing, there is a Kryjax on Twitch, I believe, right? But it's not our Kryjax, right? So random profile picture. But yeah, basically, I'm very happy with the little animation that I managed to put together over the weekend, and now I think I like it, so I can now move further with the personal love commands. I got second account as Burp, mostly loyal fan. Is that the one that was the barbecue liquor 503? Or is it like a third account?
They'll ban human enhancement research forever.
And that would be a bad thing.
Yes, it would! Don't you see what's at stake here? Ever since man first crawled out of that ocean, we've been striving to be more than we are. Augmentation technology is just the latest, greatest step on a very long road. But we've barely scratched the surface of its potential. We can't let fear stop us from continuing.
That's your belief, Seraph. Not everyone shares it.
But you do, Adam. I know it. And if we work together, we can really make a difference. We can improve the lives of everyone, but only if we fix this.
Go on.
We'd have to get a message out after you shut down Hugh's signal. Tell the world, tell them the Humanity Front did this. That their doctors created a virus that only affects augmented people.
You mean lie?
It'll give us time, son. Time to figure out how to destroy the Illuminati's biochips and move on.
And what about the people who've been hurt by this? Don't they deserve the truth?
I had them. If we want the freedom to become more than we are, we can't be blinded by a misguided morality. Some people will be left behind. It's reality. It's evolution, son.
That's my favorite line of this guy here. Some people will be left behind. It's evolution. It was used in the trailer. It resonated so strongly with me because, like, Deus Ex, of course, is about making a choice. Should humanity go forward with the augmentations or should they stop? You know, and like every side has a good argument. You know, when it comes to control, freedom, and progress, they're like, it's not an easy dilemma. You know.
Right. Evolution based on my DNA.
Please, son, you have to stay with me on this.
I'll think about it.
Alright. So now that we have talked to all three sides, Sarif, the Hugh Darrow, and Taggart, we can now focus on shutting the signal and finishing the game in a way we want. The game will present us in 3 distinctive endings. We can watch all of them actually by loading the game, no problem. So that we can decide what you can decide for yourself what is the appropriate way of guiding humanity forward. Barrels. I'm gonna run from them.
I have to do this. I have no choice.
And we go here. Because we also have the final boss to confront, right? The game wouldn't let us allow to just shut down the signal without fighting something at the very end. So let's hope we're gonna do well. I don't like any of those guys here. Is there some 4th option? In fact, I think there is. I don't remember, but I think there is. Wait, we're gonna have to check it out. It isn't activated from this end. It's just gonna be. Yes, I think there's a 4th option when we get to the final choice. So let's try to get there. I died of embarrassment saying that in Polish, in English or English problem, and it's a light too. I am sweet as jam. Jestem słodka jak jam. I mean, it is like a little bit cringy. I would say. Yeah, that would be cringy. But not essentially untrue, right? So yeah. Reshka is like, oh my goodness. Reshka is dying of cringe by just hearing me say that. Is there a... Can I enter this room? I may be able. Second-handed embarrassment just now. Yeah, I can see why. Okay, we don't die to this. Your advice on Reshka's line? I don't know if I can advise on this one. Like, with video game characters that we're including those commands, it's easy, right? Because you can include a quote from a video game. So I would try to first ask what is Reshka's like favorite game, maybe character, maybe work something around this, you know. Disable turret, okay. No one loves near model as much as I do. Okay, well, it's undeniably true. Probably it doesn't make sense to have that particular line with the Love Reshka quote attached to you, Krychax. Gas canisters. Does the game want us to smuggle the gas canisters out of the room here somehow, so that we can use them on the guys? Because we cannot move them like easily inside, right? Yeah, it always defaults to the top, unless I can. Can I topple them like this and pick them up sideways? Topple them forward. Yeah, okay. Not great. I think I have an idea. Roll for the voice line. If only we had like a system. I don't know. Like the love command system was intended for video game characters. It was not really intended for real users. But as you guys have proven, you guys are okay with using that as well. So it's up to you to help us decide, invent.
You can't be here. Not now. You're not even there. Get away. Go. Away, go away.
It's like saying what you want to say, but by me. What video game character will I be this? Carla. We established that you'll be a great Carla. There we go. Alright, I think that's... Oh, it's an elevator. It looks like an elevator to the end game, right? It's the biggest elevator. Cancel or accept. Warning, once the elevator ride begins, there's no turning back. Are you sure you want to descend now? Yes. We're ready for that. We're ready for the final approach of the video game. Carla Klein, but it won't be half as good as original. I remember she says something like, I'd like to take you to bed now. Come on. How old are you, Krychax? Are you 12? But, I mean, it's probably one of the lines. Cringy day for Reshka. It's like, wasn't there like a cat meme saying, oh no, cringe? It could be Reshka, like, oh no, cringe. I'm almost as red as her from laughing. Very good. That's very good. By the way, we're going down. We're going down in this tube sort of thing. There's like a compilation on YouTube of oh no cringe meme in different languages, you know, just translated. So you guys killing all the options? I you know, just figure it out yourselves, guys, and let me know what I should include, right? Please don't open that creepy book. Broadcast center. All right, I'm gonna do a slow walk as we're reaching the end of the game. Slowly. But steadily. Heavy rifle. F5 here. They in fact have extra... Like, even snacks, they have everything, you know? If I came here like naked, without everything, I get the plasma rifle, like a heavy rifle, some ammo, a snack, more heavy rifle, a plasma rifle, likely plasma capsules, of course, and a painkillers, so like you have everything. Please don't open that creepy book. Oh, that was a Carla line. Yes, yes, she actually said that. Cutscene.
What the hell?
Look at this. Look at what they've been doing here. It's gonna be cool.
Oh my god.
Water pressure nominal at 173 psi.
Who am I?
Communications web online.
I feel cold.
Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
I don't remember.
Drone 4 disconnected.
Let me go.
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Hyron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master-slave chain detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of gene.
I can't control Hyron!
Increasing glutamators by 32%.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control it! I'm in control!
Stop the signal.
Security alert.
Through the primary control hatch.
Oh, shit.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, the final confrontation. I just want to talk to the chat. Who's this lady? This is this lady Zhao. We actually met her, I think, like 3 times in the game. Last time we met her last stream when we were about to fight Jason Namir, and she escaped when she was talking to us. Oh, like, Mr. Jensen, you're silly, basically. We also met her in not Shanghai, in Hengsha. Yeah, so she's the president, the CEO of the Tai Long Medical Corporation, right? So one of the big corporations connected to the Illuminati, actually a member of the Illuminati. And she thinks she can use the Hyron project, which is this quantum supercomputer powered up by the people, by the brains of the people. You have seen those ladies attached to the computer, and you may remember the ending of the Missing Link DLC, where we are talking about some experiments on people, on humans. That's what those experiments were leading for, you know? They were trying to get the people to put them into quantum computers so that they can use the computational power of a brain to actually create, you know, a hybrid between the man and the machine, and just do something great. Terrible, but great, you know? So yes, let's try to fight on the Deus Ex, on the Give Me Deus Ex difficulties, which is the highest one. I don't remember this fight, so I don't know how it's gonna go. But let's hope I won't die.
Alpha Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
Okay, something is shooting me.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do,
the glass is breaking here.
will welcome me with open arms.
The glass is broken, but
Mother, stay
Okay, that's not clearly not the way to do it. Because they're... Wait, I'm not the lead. Okay. Alright, the turrets are moving around. I can eat snacks, become invisible, and hack invisible. I think that's doable. I'm gonna have some more time.
I'll do it, Mother. Just don't hurt anymore. Just no more pain. Please keep him away from us. Security measures are sufficient. Sufficient.
Camera, open doors.
Once the weight of their gaze touches you, there is no escape.
The turrets are still like hostile to us, of course, right? Yes, okay, they're hostile. If only you had the barrel to block enemy fire. Yes, exactly.
My organic systems under stress will apologize.
You
see
them, right?
where honor and ambition lead you.
I don't remember how to disable that.
To a
Oh, there are
whole
computers all
mouth
around,
deep
right?
in the ocean, about to meet
14
your
HP.
end. I'm powerless.
This may be it.
Look at what they've
So
done.
again, snacks, invisible,
I don't like it here.
computer.
I don't like it. It's so cool down here. Dirk, show us the light, Mother. Where's the light?
Creepy shouts. Beautiful creepy shouts. Great raining comic. Oh my
I
goodness.
must fight this.
At this time,
I must succeed.
let's hope. It's actually a very good moment. It's actually a very good moment. Open the door. Close this. Ah, not of energy. Right. Prepare myself for the immediate raid, I suppose. That's gonna be the third one today. I've never had three raids in one day. Alright. Let's just go in here.
I have no choice.
We're gonna finish
but
2 games today.
eliminate
Yes, it's exciting. It's exciting. We're actually at the place.
Everything.
We're gonna need to get to that third computer, I think, and then we'll be able to hack it. Or maybe there's one on the other end as well.
There's too much to take care of. Supplemental diagnostics required before we can
I want to do F5 here, but I'm a bit afraid here. Hello everybody! Hello everybody! Alright, let me just pause the game for a moment. Pause the game for a moment so that I can talk to you guys. Hello, hello, hello! Welcome in. So, my name is Prain. I'm Polish, just like Tori. I can see that you're raiding from Tori. Hello Tori, how are you doing? Yes, I'm 33. I'm playing a variety of video games. And right now we are at the very end of Deus Ex Human Revolution, an excellent stealth action immersive sim game telling the story of the far away future of 2027 in which the, computers, machines and augmentations, it's like Cyberpunk 2077 but a bit earlier. So welcome in everybody. Hello Elgato, hello Mafhouse Omega, hello. I'm just gonna go here and scroll a bit so that I don't miss anyone. Dryfish, hey, great to see you here. Some of the people I know already from Tori's stream. Dragon Lord, hello. Tori said you are smelly. No, I'm pretty sure that she said that I'm smart or like handsome or something like this. Definitely not smelly, come on. I don't believe she would say that. How are you doing, Tori? Let me just go down here a little bit. We are celebrating today 1 year on Twitch. Yes, congratulations, absolutely. Can we have a shout out? For Tori? I actually have to switch to this scene. So yes, Tori, congratulations on 1 year on Twitch. I'm so glad that you joined Twitch and started streaming Baldur's Gate 3 because that's how we found each other. There's a shout out for Tori. Very new fancy shout out moving around on the bottom of the screen. There you go. Check out Tori. I mean, most of you probably know Tori. So there isn't like anyone who doesn't know you. Hey, there's some new followers. Thank you very much. Alpha Charlie. Hey, thank you very much. Nice shoutouts. Yes, I made them on Sunday, basically. I think I made them on Sunday. After I switched to the new overlay, I'm still fixing some things up, introducing some other things. So that was one of the good things that happened. So yes, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you very much for sharing the community, guys. We're playing Deus Ex Human Revolution, and I know, because you are Tori's community, I know that you will be interested in one game that I'm gonna be playing very soon, Elden Ring. I'm gonna be starting Elden Ring maybe even this Friday, and if not, then next week. So yes, drop by if you want to see me do some stuff. Unfortunately without Mimic, because I won't be playing with the Mimic tier. I want to do some strength-based build, some bonk build, without magic. So a different kind of an adventure than my first original playthrough of Elden Ring. I invite you to join for that. So yes, it is it. Did you make the overlay yourself? Yes, indeed. Every single thing you see here, I made myself. You know, just trying, learning, putting together things I found on the internet, the assets and everything. Yes, Mimic tier is not for me for that playthrough, but we're gonna hopefully do without. All right, guys, that's the introduction, I suppose. Once again, welcome in, and thank you very much, Tori, for the raid. And I invite you to join me on this final fight of Deus Ex Human Revolution. We are actually finishing the game, so it's a very exciting moment. Let's see if I can survive. Let's go.
Sorrow will no longer be a thorn in my side.
God damn it, this was going so well. And now I die. Alright, once again. Final boss. Actually, where's the load? The load is before the room, right? No, it's at the beginning of the fight, okay.
Alpha pod security in place. To access Alpha pod,
we're eating some candy to become invisible, and now we can hack this. Shameful death? No, it wasn't shameful.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the Council will welcome me with open arms.
The Council of the Illuminati, she means.
No! Protect Mother! Stay away! Stay away!
Hack it. 3 seconds remaining.
Access granted.
There we go. Open one of the doors. Disconnect. Yeah, that's leaving
You have to have the
the lady
method,
open.
sir. Keeping your head down, Jensen.
Okay. Try to get the next one.
I'll do it, Mother. Just don't hurt anymore. Just no
Can I give you
more
Malik
pain.
9 for us to
Please
speed?
keep him away from us.
Respiratory right corner.
Sufficient.
Eat candy. Destroy this. Wow.
That?
Right, 2 ults.
There is no escape.
That's how we make our way through to the next PC. Wary of turret fire.
Rising. Can't breathe. It hurts.
We don't have any more snacks, that's bad, but we have those. That's good, and we have regular candy. Let's switch regular candy here. 4, 4, 4. 1. Hack it.
Do you see
There we
where
go.
honor and ambition lead you? To a hole miles deep in the ocean, about to meet your end. And powerless.
5 seconds.
Look at what they've done.
2, 1.
Access
Okay,
granted.
0.83, we have a lot of time. Open the next door.
It's so cool down here.
Okay.
Show us the light, Mother. Where's
Show
the
us
light?
the light, Mother. 71. We can get to the other side, should be easy.
This. I must succeed.
No! I blew it. It is on the Deus Ex, on the Give Me Deus Ex difficulty. It's the highest difficulty in the game, so I am actually dying a lot. But we're gonna do it. I promise you guys that we're gonna complete this.
Alpha pod security in
It's actually
place.
giving us more time to
To
enjoy the
access
fight, right?
Alpha pod, purge
That's how I look
tertiary
at it.
pods.
Hack it once again.
I must be the one to alter the signal.
We have a lot of new
Once I
viruses,
do,
so we can
The Council
actually
will
use them
welcome
to
me
make it
with
faster
open
for ourselves.
arms.
Access granted.
Protect Mother.
Disconnect, open,
Stay away.
1.
Stay away. Madman is here. Where does he want to
Will they
go?
shoot you if not stealthing while hacking? So there is this glass
You have to have
glass
better,
panel
sir,
here
keeping your
that
head
can take
down.
some punch. You know, they still see me. They are shooting at me. So if I'm like here, they don't see me for a pixel, but
No more pain.
they will break eventually.
Please keep him
So
away
they will
from us.
actually break it faster than I can hack it.
Insufficient.
Hop, hop, hop.
Once the weight of their gaze touches you,
Each.
there is no escape.
You can also hack panels up close, inner circle. Ooh.
Hydrostatic pressure. Rising.
That's good. I think I'm gonna go with all around first.
Systems are... My organic systems under stress will acclimatize.
There we go.
Do you see where
Hacking.
honor and ambition
Open.
lead you
Disconnect.
to a whole mile deep in the
I'm
ocean?
gonna F5 here.
About to
Quick
meet
save is
your end.
not bad.
And powerless.
Okay, I can see the panels next to the pods.
Look at what they've
Let's
done.
wait for this one. Pass.
I don't like it here. I don't.
We found Rushka line. Okay, that's good.
It's so cool down here. Dirk.
I'll probably ask you guys on Discord later on because right now I cannot even focus on that. F1.
I must
Go.
fight this. I must succeed.
Wait, we actually know the password for this one. Why? Access granted. There we go. Open, close, disconnect.
ACHE levels are critically low.
There you go.
How much longer will it be, Mother? I want to go home.
Right.
I have no choice but to eliminate you. You have ruined everything.
And I'm supposed to
System
disable them like this, or what do I do here?
Tired.
But there's a terminal
System
here.
monitors online constantly.
Eat the candies to be invisible.
Supplemental diagnostics required before we can sleep.
Like it.
After this, Tyon will dominate the market.
Oh my goodness.
Cyrus will no longer be a thorn in my side.
Faster. Not sure what this is.
Results of the diagnostics are
Hack it.
1. Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations.
Oh.
Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Where did you get that code?
Oh, robots!
Fool, Daryl.
No, robots
This
are
will
bad.
not stop me, Jensen.
I have mines. I have EMP mines, right?
Happening. Hyron is compromised. No, wait. It's initiating emergency protocols.
Come on.
You don't know the resources they have at their disposal, Jensen.
Can I just
Like
show you?
special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time. Initiate dissipation protocol.
Warning.
Okay, it's looking that we
Electrical charge
have
subcritical and rising.
immunity to electricity.
Halfway to discharge sequence.
Now the dudes are here.
Daryl, he betrayed them.
Warning. Primary pod compromised. Secondary security measures activated. Evacuate area.
Evacuate area, okay. To the right.
You still cannot reach me, Jensen. There are too many
do anything with you
contingencies
right now.
built into the system. You and I have both failed.
I think it's a timer. Oh, whoops! Switch it in. Okay, the machine is coming towards me. Do I have EMP grenades? No, I don't have EMP mines. That's alright. That's the same thing, right? Alright, got destroyed. Must be one more somewhere.
Warning. Primary pod station damaged.
No! I have not lose this. It's my right. I have worked too long to stop now.
Okay, I think go to attack.
You are the glory. Exactly. No! It is all mine! I have been for
Ah, okay, there's a... Yeah. Attack this, or maybe throw a mine there?
Electrical charge approaching critical levels.
Wait, that's not
Discharge
okay.
imminent. Clear the area.
No, the droid! Run away! 16 HP. I have some painkillers, right? For once they're gonna be useful. Use them. Don't use them. Okay. Did you kill all pods? Yes, I did. Right? I used the hacking terminal to terminate the life support. Oh, this should take it. It did, right? Okay, now. Okay, I guess that's it.
No! I can't! I can't take...
Only the most interesting animals.
Alright, so it was about destroying the bots. Defeat the Hyron project. Getting things done. Alright. Where did she get this light from? I think the idea is that there was so much electricity going through her body that she became basically a Christmas tree, you know, or a light bulb for a moment. So that was the case here. So as you can see, those people who have been kind of we met maybe in the DLC, they were parts of the computer, parts of the machine, of the Hyron project. One of the many, as they said, computers of quantum power that were made available, you know, in this game. Alright. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually at the finish of the game when we have some choices to make, you know?
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to
Safe,
monitor
good
and
call.
report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front. Like Sarah suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively,
The left button.
Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course,
The right button.
there is another option.
And that's the
This
fourth option
passage
that
leads to
Dusk asked about.
Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
So yes, this is the end of the game. I'm gonna save here. Actually, a hard save. This is the end of the game, and the game is actually asking you what kind of solution do you want to have. So we have discovered that Hugh Darrow, the old guy, wanted to showcase that the augmentations are not the way to go and that they can be a problem. And you can just reveal the whole truth if you press the middle button. If you go left, of course, you're aligning it with Sarif, David Sarif vision. So it's like you blame Humanity Front, you blame William Taggart, and you're like pushing people, pushing the society into believing that augmentations are very good. You know, just giving maybe corporations more power, but also furthering the research and furthering the evolution in that way. On the right side, of course, there's like stopping the evolution and just giving, using William Taggart's message. And the fourth option, if you go there you can actually destroy everything. There's a secret. I mean, she told us about it, but there is indeed an extra button, self-destruct button, that will disable the signal, but will not send any message. So people will not know basically why this anger or this changes in behavior happened during the course of the signal that was sent. And maybe they will be better off it, you know, because they will be able to make their own choice, make their own story. So it's actually really interesting. I think I'd pick middle one, reveal everything, suicide bomb noise. I think that because we've been watching the game here, I think we can go and see all the 4 endings because they're worthy checking them out, you know. For me personally, like my first intuition when I was playing the game for the first time, it was like, go Sarif, go augmentations. But there's one scene in the video that will come after this that made me like, maybe that wasn't the best way, maybe that's a step too far. And so yeah. People got few words mysteries, let's add one. Some streamers will make votes about it. They're kind of almost similar. Yeah, you know, that's true. But for the purpose of showcasing this wonderful game today, we're gonna go for all the endings. We're gonna see all the endings. We have some time, and I believe we have some viewers who maybe want to check out the ending of Deus Ex Human Revolution. So let's see the middle one first. So the Darrow kind of an ending.
If you do this, the unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession may well convince mankind to cast all science and technology aside, to ensure that future generations grow up free and whole. Are you sure this is your choice?
Yes.
So be it then.
And a couple of cutscenes. I mean, one cutscene each will.
Albert Einstein said, technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Took me a while, but I finally see his point. How often have we chased the dream of progress only to see it perverted? More often than not, haven't the machines we built to improve life shattered the lives of millions? And now we want to turn that dream on ourselves to fundamentally improve who we are. Experience has shown me how dangerous that can be. How many times in the Call of Duty did I almost fall into the trap of taking shortcuts, abusing my abilities or the resources at hand? I resisted. Barely at times, because I valued human lives and considerations. Can I truly despise others who fall? Technology offers us strength. Strength enables dominance, and dominance paves the way for abuse. Darrow understood this. He knew that using technology to become something more than we are risks losing our ability to love, aspire, or make moral choices. The very things that make us human. It also risks giving some men the power to make others what they choose, regardless of the cost to human dignity. The suffering Darrow inflicted is not the end of the world. It is merely the seed for change. And change never comes without pain.
Yes, the music in that one is absolutely amazing, you know, and the cutscenes, those aren't like cutscenes generated on the game's engine. Those are like actual like footage, you know, that you could see on TV that represent whatever humanity was about, and the message that is like delivered with the narration. It's very interesting, right? So let's try another one. Let's try the Taggart version. So the politician who wanted to limit, to control, kind of the augmentation process, right?
If you do this, first-hand experience with corporate negligence on such a grand scale may convince mankind to enact harsh restrictions on human enhancement research. Are you sure this is your choice?
Yes.
So be it then.
Freedom. To those who don't have it, it's more valuable than gold. But where should it start and end? We humans often think we have the right to expand, absorb, convert, or possess anything we need to reach our dreams. But time and time again, hasn't this led to conflicts with others who essentially believe the same thing? Looking back on the challenges I faced, at the way I often resolve them, I realize morality can become our saving grace. Most of the time, didn't I try to keep my values in mind, knowing how my actions would affect others? More often than not, I resisted the urge to abuse power and resources simply to reach my goals more swiftly. I managed to hang on to my humanity. But the temptation to ignore it was always there. It's that temptation that so worries Taggart. He's not afraid of freedom. He's afraid of the chaos that erupts when individuals have nothing but morality to constrain them. He wants us to regulate enhancement technologies because he fears all that power, without limits, without guide rails to keep us from abusing it. Absolute freedom is no better than chaos. Society needs laws and regulations to protect it. So if the men and women behind Taggart need to work in the shadows, pulling strings to enable us to head in a safe direction, will supporting them be all that bad? If they're as wise as Taggart says, how bad will their leadership be? I just hope they stand by what they say.
Yeah, so that's another like take on what can we do with it. Going with Taggart's solution. So maybe freedom for people is not a good idea, you know? Too much freedom is no different from chaos. That's a very strong message. Maybe we should control people. Maybe we should do something about it. And what about actually the solution for Sarif? You know, Sarif, who is our boss and the leader of the biotech corporation Sarif Industries, who is all up for the evolution in that way of augmentations and just you know, pushing the humankind forward with those. Let's see his message. And also drink, thank you very much, and a snack. All right, not a bad ending. Also, let's see Sarif.
If you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice?
Yes.
So be it then.
Sarif was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits. Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good? I guess that will depend on how we approach it. These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind, knowing that my actions didn't have to harm others? Time and time again, didn't I resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly? In the past, we've had to compensate for weaknesses, finding quick solutions that only benefit a few. But what if we never need to feel weak or morally conflicted again? What if the path Sarif wants us to take enables us to hold on to higher values with more stability? One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have a chance to steal fire from the gods. To turn away from it now, to stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we are. No doubt the road to get there will be bumpy, hurting some people along the way. But won't achieving the dream be worth it? We can become the gods we've always been striving to be. We might as well get good at it.
Bless you, thank you. Yeah, so this is Sarif's approach, highlighting that the progress of mankind can be done. You know, maybe it's in our nature to progress. Maybe it's in our nature to actually develop new solutions to problems that we face and overcome those problems. A message that is very strong in science fiction when it comes to humanity. If you look at you know, like Star Trek, for example, the adaptability is one of the humanity's things that they do. You know, basically in every like science fiction setting, humanity is like, we are not limited by like a single planet. Like, okay, or species becoming logical or all being like warfare. No, we're humanity. We're driving forward, right? So this is the brain breakdown about to hit. No worries. And the final result looked like Project Hyron. That's exactly what concerned me in that ending, you know, because this ending is showing that we will progress. Of course, we'll try to develop this technology and pursue it. However, the ending scene just is showing basically a fetus already modified, already enhanced, you know. And you could look at it like twofold. Is that maybe going too far, or maybe it's the way to save this kid's life, right, or something like this? Like it's very tricky. And sometimes, of course, we don't want to make a choice, right? Sometimes there's a fourth way. So let's see how the game will look if we choose to not send any like a message to the world, not send any message to the society. Just leave it shrouded in mystery, whatever happened on Panchaea, and whether or not it was good or bad, it's up to the people who will decide. Let's do a self-destruct button.
If you do this, the world will be left with questions, and may never reach a consensus. Are you sure this is your choice?
But over the sequel, I'm not sure what's is there even a canon ending for there isn't a canon ending, I think, because of course the protagonist of Deus Ex Mankind Divided is also Adam Jensen, so even if we chose this one, he survives, but let's see.
We have little time left, Adam, and might I say, it has been a pleasure.
It's a bit messed up, Sarif ending. Okay, that's
Do I trust mankind to save itself? That's what Eliza was asking. The truth is, I don't know. After everything I've seen, all the fighting and the chaos around me. I only know what I want to believe. Somehow, human decency will triumph. These past few months, I've faced many life-threatening situations. I could have given up many times, but my need to know the truth, to uncover the secrets that others were hiding, and to survive, forced me to keep on going. Most of the time, I tried to keep my values in mind, knowing my actions did not have to harm others. I held on to my humanity, resisting the urge to abuse power or resources in order to meet my goals. And in the end, I got the job done. But does this mean I have the right to choose for everyone? No. Because it isn't up to me. It isn't up to Darrow, Sarif, or Taggart either. Ordinary men and women will have to decide together what course mankind should take. The kind of people who time and time again have picked and chosen the future in highly practical ways, slowing change when it's negative, speeding it up when it's good. Can they do it again? I don't know. But I do know I'm not about to let anyone in this station, myself included, stand in their way.
And that was the fourth of possible endings that you can have in Deus Ex Human Revolution. So those are the cutscenes. So we're gonna go, I think, through the credits. There is a after-credits scene, if I remember correctly. Plus, we can see, we can hear some of this hauntingly beautiful music. You know, highly recommended to just listen to it, you know, on your own. It's very good. It's a very good soundtrack, you know. And yes, as you could see, all those endings are raising important questions. You know, very valid questions for the setting, you know, for the cyberpunkish themes that are here. You know, should we pursue this technology? Should we cling onto our morality? Is that really progress? Should we do it at all costs? You know, over someone's dead body, or maybe not. You know, it's like, if you think about it, all of those endings make valid points. You know, and I think the last one, of course, makes a valid point, is that it isn't up to one person to decide what is the future of mankind. It's up to each and every one of us to just choose our own path, and together with the rest of the mankind, actually, because we're not alone in this, to chart the course of whatever is going to happen. So yeah, I mean, this is very good. This is a very good game. It's one of the games that is oozing with atmosphere from start to finish. You know, this is the immersive sim genre, technically, right? It's a stealth action, but immersive sim is also the way to describe Deus Ex Human Revolution, Deus Ex games in general, which allows you to make your own choices, right? I'm gonna go back to what I said when I first learned about the Deus Ex series. You know, Deus Ex Invisible War had a printing ad in the magazine I was buying. It was a full-page ad, and the picture was basically a table and a gun on it, you know. And on the left side it said "take it," on the right side it said "leave it," you know. And then there was like a couple of sentences, couple of words saying what will happen if you take the gun or leave the gun. And it was like, you leave the gun, so you need to sneak around, you need to hack it, you need to something. And conversely, if you take the gun, you kill the security, you know, go through the walls, blah blah. The thing is that the choice leave the gun would end up, the sequence would end up in the world will erupt into chaos. You leave the gun, the world erupt into chaos. The take the gun would end up with like, and the world will become prosperous and harmonious, or something like this. And that was such a strong resonating ad for me. I love it, and it's just showcasing the fact that you can make your own choice in the immersive sim games such as Deus Ex. You know, you can sneak, you can hack, you can kill, you can be non-lethal. You know, you can use barrels like we did in this playthrough. So it's actually a very good game to play. Highly recommend it. You know, it's an older game. It's too bad they never made the third game, but hopefully on the stream I will be able to share Deus Ex Mankind Divided at some point, because I have not played it for long. I have played it for a couple of hours, but I have never finished it. So I want to actually have the Deus Ex Mankind Divided on the stream, maybe in 2025 actually, you know. Right now, today, as we finished Cult of the Lamb first, and now Deus Ex Human Revolution, 2 games on one stream, amazing! So thank you very much for being part of this. We will be moving into new projects, of course, one of them being Elden Ring. I think it's gonna be a big project, because it's a huge game, and we're gonna have some nice time just checking it out. So make sure that you're ready to write Git good scrap on my chat, so that we can go through this together. What else? The other thing is, of course, in February I'll be like switching for at least a week probably, switching full on for Avowed when it comes out in the pre-release. I think it's gonna be like 30th of October or something like this, the day before Valentine's Day. So this is the second major. Of course, we have still 2 games that I want to include in January. One being Halo Infinite, it's a Katana redeem, and the other being Chronicles of Mystara, it's Almaril redeem. So I'm just trying to check out when can I fit them. And there may be also some Vermintide in the near future, you know, Warhammer 40, not 40k, Warhammer Vermintide 2 actually. So yes, this is just basically the plans. Congrats on finishing it, another good game. You've done a great job. Thank you very much. It was fun. It was fun. I realized it took us a lot of time, because I would just spend 10 minutes building 30 minutes building a Tower of Barrel Babel, biblically accurate barrel tower. That was one of the cases. I would often like reload to just check something, how the NPC is acting, how the physics is acting. I hope you had fun just watching all those exploits that we did on the stream, because yeah, I mean, it was never meant to be a speed run. It was a slow run, and just like Katana always said, that was the anti-MacGyver kind of approach, you know, to this, to doing things sometimes not the very efficient way, but hopefully the fun way. Yeah, at 2 hours for the first mission. Yeah, I mean, the first stream was very tricky, you know, because I wanted to be a ghost. I wanted to have the smooth operator, but I didn't remember the game itself, the mechanics, you know. So I did not remember that you actually sometimes need to throw something at the wall to move the enemy, to move the NPC towards you, so that you can take them down in a relatively safe space, right? So the first one was tricky, was difficult, but over the time, I think we learned a lot about how to manipulate the NPC's behavior and their patrol routes and everything. So that was fun. What was the final hour count? Wait, this is episode what, 12, and each we can check. We're gonna check after. Actually, I can check right now, because I hope the credits won't skip, right? But if we go to dashboard here and to content somewhere, collections, Deus Ex Human Revolution, 42 hours, that was before today, so I'm guessing 45 hours, right, for the entire game. Which, if I'm saying 45 hours, wait, not this one, 45 hours, Deus Ex, how long to beat? But not Deus Ex, Human Revolution. Yeah, 21 hours, it says here. 21 hours for the main story. Main plus side about 30. Yeah. Okay, 34 and a half. We were a completionist. We did everything. So that was this. But that's not counting the Missing Link DLC. But Missing Link was short, right? That was a perfect barrel bubble tower. Yes, that was beautiful. We stacked 10, right? That was very good. The Prane playthroughs are always gonna add a few hours. Absolutely. It's like regular speedrunners, half an hour, you know? Regular players, 8 hours. Prane playthrough, like 25 hours. something like this. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, and like I said at the very beginning, for me, when I was participating in the closed show of Cyberpunk 2077 at Warsaw, I was just looking at like an early trailer of the game and the gameplay. I was like, I mean, it looks fun, but I've already played Deus Ex. You know, it kind of felt like it for me. So for me, Deus Ex Human Revolution, Deus Ex series will always be the defining Cyberpunk experience, and I highly recommend it. You know, I count it amongst the games that once again are oozing with the atmosphere, oozing with the ambience. I put it next to games like Mafia 2, which is also oozing with ambience in my opinion, like GTA Vice City, which is also has a specific, very nice climate, largely for the music, but also, you know, for the because of the vibes. It's one of the greatest games, you know. And the fact that you can actually not only play the game but play with the game, as we did with just stacking barrels, you know, just trying to figure out if a fridge is a barrel, you know. Just pushing a bigger, heavier object with a body. That was, you know, very sandboxy kind of experience, because we could actually have fun, you know, within the game's limits, and we could try to break those limits or to walk around those limits, you know, to just do something fun. Game devs when Prane starts testing the physics. yes. I mean that's it's one way to play the game, you know. When you're playing on your own, you probably want to focus on the story, you want to focus on the ambience, but when you have a chance to stream the game and play it with some people, shall we say, with some people on the internet watching, you also want to try to do something unexpected, something weird, you know. And barrels, I mean, I'm very happy that we played Deus Ex Human Revolution and that we did some barrelmancy, because now it's like creating the lore of the channel, right? In a couple of streams, in a couple of months, in a couple of years, you'll be like, hey, let's do something with barrels, because we had that one nice time at Deus Ex Human Revolution. And who knows, maybe we're gonna see some barrels on other streams, you know? Are there barrels in Elden Ring? I don't think there are. So we're gonna have to figure something new, basically, in that particular stream. Hey, Prane, wanna laugh a bit? Always. Oh, there will be a cutscene, I think, here. Yes, cutscene.
You worry too much, Morgan. There's nothing we can't manage given time. She's here. I have to cut this short. Keep going through the wreckage. Maybe we'll find something we can use for the Morpheus initiative. Come in! Dr. Reed. We're so pleased you decided to join us.
Where else could I go?
No regrets, my dear. As Ariadne told Theseus before he entered the Minotaur's labyrinth, always forward, never left or right. You'll be very interested in our current project. We're breaking new ground.
Yes, the nanite virus chimera is quite intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing the hybrid project up close, Mr. Page.
And so you shall. But please, call me Bob.
Bob Page. It's, I believe, antagonist of the original Deus Ex, right? Because Deus Ex Human Revolution takes place before the first Deus Ex, so this is kind of like a neat follow-up, you know, the Morpheus initiative and everything there, the entire character of Bob Page. That's actually, you know, a connection there. All right, that was it. Hey, I wanna laugh a bit. I have to go. You have to go to Detroit. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I hope that Detroit will be at least in a better shape than the one we saw in Deus Ex Human Revolution. Fingers crossed, you know. But if you see burning barrels and like, you know, some bad stuff happening, there's a chance that Adam Jensen is running about and just trying to figure out the physics of a barrel in the real world. That will be the case. But yes, have a safe trip. I don't want to go to Detroit. Yes, no one wants to go to Detroit. I mean, after this game and after how vocal you were, teaching us about the fallings of Detroit. I also don't want to go there, you know? I don't want to go there. Yeah, kinda main bad guy. Okay, okay. Yeah, I did not play the original Deus Ex. I started with Invisible War. It was a very, very nice game in my opinion. But Human Revolution is like top notch, you know? Very, very good. Alright. I guess that's gonna be it, right? We managed to finish both of the games tonight, Cult of the Lamp and Deus Ex Human Revolution. I might actually move myself here. We can leave the music in the background a little bit. So yes, there is no stream on Wednesday because I'm on a business trip, not to Detroit, fortunately, but I'm on a business trip on Wednesday, so I will not be able to stream. The next stream will be on Friday, and I think that we're gonna start Elden Ring or maybe we're gonna do something else. I have to check. I have to check with Nighty actually where would she like to have the Chronicles of Mystara, and also with Almaril, where we could do that. So we need to sync this, and then I will know when to have this. And I also have to decide with Katana when am I playing Halo Infinite, right? Because I also owe you this one. So we're gonna do some Halo Infinite very soon. I'll have to play Human Revolution at some point or another. 2 games in one stream, nice. Yes, see, I mean, I'm spending a lot of time on games, but when I finish them in a good way. Brain throwing some serious shade? No, I'm not throwing any shade. So I'm sure Megan Reed plays some pivotal role in creating bad stuff in the Origin games, and Tong's son too. Yeah, there was also Tong and his son. We kind of helped him, right? When you want to play, I'll be ready. I recommend you find yourself a rocket launcher. Yeah, I saw the clips of you and Katana playing, so I know. Nirmodel needs to join us. I believe that Nirmodel is engaged in different projects of mine. So Halo Infinite will be just me, and possibly you, Katana, if you want to join, of course, the game. I think like definitely the good experience will be if I go alone for a moment and just go on deep waters, and then maybe we can play together and just you're gonna teach me. If you invite me, I join. Yeah, sure. You know, if like. I'm thinking that the first 2 hours I'm gonna just try to figure out the game. It's always fun I mean fun, arguably. It's gonna be fun to just see me being hopeless and helpless for the couple of time. But then it would be nice to play with someone who actually can play the game, you know, and carry me, you know. I always welcome the social interaction. Yeah, right. Okay, we're gonna have to schedule that. Alrighty, guys. We will be wrapping the stream. I believe I can spectate your games if you allow it. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm not familiar how to set it up, but I'm gonna figure it out. Let's see, is there anybody streaming at this hour? There's Corpsey, there's Top Red Bear, there's my Polish friend. Okay, do you guys have any recommendations? Maybe? If you have someone who is streaming, maybe I don't have on my list. I would love to bring you somewhere, you know. I can see there's a bunch of people in the chat. Once again, thank you very much for raiding from Harmonia, from Rebel Slasher, and from Tori. You know, I'd never get 3 raids on one stream. That was actually pretty awesome. It's never easy. It's never easy to get into that right moment when other people are finishing their streams. But yeah, it was very very nice to have that. Okay, what can I do? I missed 2 raids. There were actually 2 raids, yes. First Harmonia and then Rebel Slasher raided us, so that was it. Lizzie just went live. All right, that was also interesting. I wonder, weren't there 3? Yes, there were 3, but Cryjax missed the first 2. Let me just see what's happening here. All right. Lizzie will be playing Marvel Rivals. Okay. But she literally just started. Yeah, I think we could go to Lizzie, but let's give it a moment before I'm gonna move it like this. Yeah, she's at the starting soon screen. So before we raid, let's give her time to actually start the game. Let's start the stream. It's 3 minutes 44 seconds here, so we might as well do this. Yeah. So guys, if you want to stay for the raid, we'll be raiding Lizzie or Games and Ghost for the Marvel Rivals stream. That should be pretty interesting. The Marvel Rivals game is I feel the new Overwatch, or what Overwatch was in 2016. So basically fun. I've been watching it. I haven't been playing it myself. There's so many characters to choose from. I actually would love to test it, but I can't fit it in the schedule. You know, I can't fit it in the schedule. So we will have to. I'll have to pass on this. But yeah, what else can I say? I think that's basically it. Any questions? Any remarks? Probably not, right? I just want to make sure that Lizzie starts before we raid. I think it's gonna be very nice way of having her start the stream, right? It's not often that you can start the stream with a raid. So, guys, 2 minutes 40 seconds. I would love to bring you Mischief, but Mischief is sleeping and she's away, so I won't be able to bring her to you right now. What else? Yes, Deus Ex, Human Revolution. Mankind Divided, probably. I expect that we're gonna go to it this year, but not sure when. I want to do it this year so that we don't forget the plot. The second game is, you don't need to know that much from the first game, of course, but it would be nice to have those streams kind of connected. However, we'll from the futuristic setting, we'll now move to fantasy settings. Like I said, it will be the Elden Ring and it will be Avowed. So both excellent. I mean, the first is an excellent RPG. The second, hopefully, at least good RPG. We're gonna see how it goes. And yes, this is it. Come on, Lizzie, start. 1 minute 44 seconds. I'm running out of things to say. Oh, what can we do? We can check if the cat fact command is working. Let's see. Cat fact. Is it working? It is. All right. Wait. Why is it? Wait. Seribot is responding to that and Scribebot both. Wait. That's tricky. Interesting. How's Mischief doing? Mischief has made a mischief today because during the stream I went to bedroom and I discovered that one of the curtains is basically pulled down on the floor. I'm not sure why she did that, but I will have to actually fix it, before I go to sleep. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Yes. She made a mischief. She made basically a mischief. So this is it. But I managed to. I have on the side of my desk, I have a table, and there was a lot of cables there. I was just having them displayed there before I managed them to put them together. But I cleaned it up and I put the blanket there, and I'm hoping that she's gonna learn to just chill on that table, because that way I can still reach out, to pet her while streaming, for example, and it will be easy for me to take the camera and showcase her, because right now on the armchair it's a bit far away. Owl with the cat on the head. New emote. Okay. You named her and gave her power. Yes, names are giving the power. All right, 5 seconds. Let's see if Lizzie will be there. I'm actually gonna rate games and ghosts. Okay, guys, we'll be rating Lizzie, sharing some love with her. Okay, she's starting right now, so I believe she's doing fingers crossed because she had some problems with the camera. Let's rate her, and thank you very much for coming tonight, guys. Let's give Lizzie some power to start the stream. Let's go with the messages, and yeah, I'll see you on Friday. Take care, everybody, and until next time, bye bye.
Let's see what mushroom I got. Oh, I got a shiitake mushroom. Yum. Okay, that's good. We're probably just gonna